Why choose Kelly Chevrolet? We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade-in services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
All right, welcome hockey fans. It is Saturday, March the 8th, 2025. It's 36 degrees outside and clear. The high was 42. The low will be 29, but it's suspected it'll be much hotter inside here as we are about to see playoff action here in Fort Wayne. Well, it is playoff time, and the Spacemen are ready. The Fort Wayne Spacemen and the USPHL are proud to host tonight's playoff game against the Chicago Cougars. The last 5 games, the Spacemen have picked up some victories along the way against teams such as Battle Creek, Colonels, the Motor City Gamblers, and the Decatur Blaze. So who's it going to be in the victory slot tonight? Let's hope it's the Spacemen as they host the Chicago Cougars. Well, they hope to continue in their winning waves in this playoff time because it's playoff time, baby, and we are ready. And that was in the regular season, and that is the past. So here's where it matters, here's where it counts, and here's where it all begins. The Spacemen are coming in tonight's game with a record of 33-8-2-1 against Chicago's Cougars, a record of 23-21-3. So who's it going to be tonight? Well, let's wait and see because the Spacemen are in town, and when they are, it's hockey time in Fort Wayne. The starting lineup for the Chicago Cougars, starting in net, Cameron Beauville, number 60. On left defense is number 2, Jordan Tricosis, and number 89, Luke Zabritsky. On the forward line, starting in center is number 25, William Stornello. On the left wing is Rocco Romito, and number 22, Alex Schuster. We are about to see the Spacemen get on the ice here as they are coming on now. And starting lineup for the Spacemen, number 35, Chris Gingra. In net on left defense, Maxim Mayuk, number 18, number 77, Jack Backstrom. Starting out center, number 43, Derek Richard. On left wing is Jackson Cothran, number 12, and number 16, Tucker Tone. Point leaders for the Spacemen, number 10, Alexis Toussaint with 31 goals on the season, 43 assists with 74 points. Bogdan Vysotsky with 29 goals, 29 assists, gives him 58 points. Jackson Cothran, 22 goals, 31 assists, total of 53 points. Number 70, Yvonne Barnashov has 13 goals, 29 assists with 42 points. And number 16, Tucker Tone, rounds out the top 5, 21 goals, 21 assists, gives him 42 points on the season. So we'll see how well they do here tonight as they're doing the introduction here. All right, here we are getting ready for the playing of the national anthem. All right, thank you for participating in the playing of the national anthem. I want to thank all the service members of the United States military in this great country of ours who have served, and for those who are serving, and for the families who are back home waiting on their loved ones to return home. Also want to give a big thank you for those who had laid their life down for this country, and we honor them in standing there for the national anthem. I want to thank you, and I say thank you. All right, here we are, ready for action here. Hope to see a great game. We saw one earlier as it went into overtime in the Spacemen Metro Jets elite effort, and what a victory it was for the Spacemen, and it took a long time for that one to settle, and that's what put us off by an hour here. So we've got 20 minutes on the ticker. We've got fresh ice. We've got goaltenders ready to play. Here we are, ready for action here. On the face-off, it's going to be still a battle as the puck's loose. Going to be picked up by Mayuk, and he dumps it in off the glass. Now picked up by Chicago, trying to get it out. It's going to be kept in. But the look, shot goes wide. Dumped in. Still working in the corner. Spaceman still in control of it up front. Still hanging on to it, rounding out of the corner. Picked up by Chicago, but got kind of tied up with the official there. Puck is still in the hands. Tone with a shot, and he scores! Just in front of the goal line. Takes a shot. Gets it over the left shoulder of Cameron Beauville. And he gets a top shelf goal, and it comes in at 33 seconds here in the first period.
Off to a much quicker start here in the premier game.
Much faster
what
pace.
A shot, too.
Looked like both teams were trying to size each other up. Puck was going back and forth. Spaceman maintained control. Took a beautiful topper off the face-off. Vachon picked that up from Toussaint, put in. Legging it out to pick it up. Was Riani, kept in. Vachon with a shot. Trying to feed it back into the corner. And here comes Chicago trying to mount a charge now. Trying to bring it in. Miskevich trying to feed it. Lacey pokes it up. Dump back into the corner. Vachon, he's got some pressure. Gets shouldered off the play. But it is picked up, almost broken up. Toussaint will pick it up and get it out over to Lacey. But it's a battle just outside. Now it's going to be picked up. Willington feeds it back, and it goes to Vachon, who can't get it out. Defaults there. Toussaint picks up now. Toussaint now. As Holling is chasing him out. Toussaint dumps it in. Goes for the change. Lacey stays out. Default's trying to get a hold of it. Now it's played by, here come the Cougars. Chicago coming in strong with a look. Goes on a lateral pass there, and it's going to be shut down by Gingras. So Chicago here trying to answer from the quick goal put up by the Spacemen. And they will try it in the face-off in the attacking zone. They win the draw, feed it around the corner. Going to leg it out to pick it up. Janvier. Kircher couldn't get a hold of it. It's put in on target, and it's covered by Chris Gingras. All right, another face-off. It's going to be glove side for Gingras, and it's picked up. Cougars got a piece of it. Now it's going to be played around by Alex Barron. On a good tie-up right there by Byler. As he went up against Tricosis there, it sailed it into the Chicago zone. They go to clear it out. It gets picked up by Backstrom into the neutral, and across he goes. Cheney picks up. Feeds it back on the backhand around. Byler can't get there in time. Backstrom gathers up the Chicago's effort to dump it in. Now it's going to be picked up and played by Byler. Chicago with it now. Backstrom's going to leg it out, but it's going to go on an icing against Chicago. As Bunnan and Backstrom couldn't get there, as it split them. We'll see a face-off in the attacking zone for the Spacemen. All right, face-off on the glove side of Beauville. Picked up. Backstrom feeding it with a look. Taking a shot, goes high. Backstrom comes all the way in, feed it. Oh, up front, trying to gather it up. Get something going was Richard. Still in control, Spaceman with it. Pressure coming on from Chicago. Feed the corner. Now turned over to the Cougars, and here they go. Trying to get it going there. Bonin on the stop there, but they may get it going, and they do. Chicago with a look. Block shot off the feet of Backstrom. As that was put on by Romito. Here we go now. Here comes Bonin up the ice. Chooses a slot with a shot. Goes up high. Gets his rebound. It's a bouncer. Back in the corner. Richard going after it. Cougars may come out with a Lacey there. Feeds it back to Richard. Richard going, and it's going to be kept with Sean. Sean with a shot and a save. Picking it up, trying to stuff it in. Tone couldn't get there in time as he gathered it up. And it gave a chance for Beauville to reset. Chicago comes out with it now. They throw it into the neutral zone. It's a bouncer picked up for Sean. Hops over the stick. Pressure coming on from Romita. Puts body on. Now it's picked up and played. Spaceman throw it up ice here. Here we go. Over to Toussaint. Toussaint in the boot. And here's Chicago turning it over. Sean tries to tie him up. Chance for Burge to get back and gather it up. Burge hanging on to it. Gets through one. Gets through two. Now he's got to split the D. Tries to get in. Now it's picked up by Chicago. They go to clear it out. Sean on the keep. Spaceman with it, looking to feed point, and they do. And a shot blocked, and it's a race now coming back. Sean will gather this up. Maybe it's picked up. Miskevich there almost setting up there. It's going to put pressure on Vachon. Vachon gets it fed up to Lacey. Turned over, Lacey gets it back as he's trying to feed it over to Toussaint. Lacey putting the pressure on. Pass goes hard over bench side, and it's going to be Vachon will pick it up back into the Fort Wayne zone. Now up to Lacey. Lacey's going to try to leg this out. He's pushed off the play. He gets it dumping in, and a change going for Spaceman. He bought him time. Kirscher coming in on the pressure. Now trying to get through. Chicago dumps it into the zone. Legging it out to pick it up. Zanvier. Poked up, and now it's going to be played. Visotsky with it now, and here we go. Visotsky got help developing. Visotsky feeds in the slot, trying to gather it back up. He's got to hang on to it. Still with it. Visotsky picks up now. Oh, he can't hang on. Chicago gets in the little bench side on the pass. Coming in strong, and it's dumped in. Zingrad plays it into the corner. Chicago with it here. And it stays in with a shot blocked. And it's picked up and played by Alex Varon. Tries to tap it up, gets it right back. Gives it over to Kirscher. Kirscher loses it on the backhand. Oh, down goes Backstrom, and here comes a break. With the shot, it rolls over Gingras, hits a crossbar, and sails up into the safety netting out of play. Stared down a point-blank effort there. Nonetheless, he stayed sharp.
You got another look at that one. A little bit of a blunder defensively for the Spacemen, but no harm comes of it.
All right, here we go. Spacemen win the draw off the face-off in the defensive zone. Chicago in the delayed offside. Now it's going to be held by Gingras. Now it's picked up, and it's in the hands of Jack Backstrom. Feeds it across, and it's turned over as it went back to Mayuk. Now coming back to try to spoil it. Backstrom puts body on, but it's going to be kept into the hands of Chicago. Offsides, pokes it back in, but couldn't get there in time. Brandon Benke coming up to try to spoil that effort there. Byler with a shot, it's loose. Out it comes, drops right in front, and it's shut down into the hands of Cameron Beauville. So the Spacemen had drawn that early goal right off the bat at 33 seconds. Tucker Tone's first in the playoffs. Derek Richard and Jackson Cothran's first assists here. Speaking of Cothran, he's on the face-off. Drops it back. Over to Backstrom. Backstrom's going to try to feed it. He's going to hang on to it. Defense is covered. allows Chicago to try to get to the puck, and they do push it out. Now it's picked up Tone. Tone does soft pass over to Mayuk. Mayuk with it now. Mayuk draws in Schuster, gets rid of him. Now it's a race. Double team, feeds it up the boards. Now it goes in and out of the stick of Tone. Chicago picks up, and they turn it over. Back it goes to Backstrom. Backstrom sees the pass original. It's put in, and it's a slow-mo back to Beauville, and he just touches it out for Christophitis. Chicago goes to get rid of it right in front of the bench, but it is picked up into the neutral zone. Tone with it now. Tone trying to get through. He's pushed off the play, but it's picked back up by Lacey. Now it's still sitting in the slot. Still now in possession. Michon with a shot in the pads, and it's shut down.
Spacemen look good in this first period so far. You never know how teams are going to react to having to wait around. Looks like they just got more fired up.
Michon picked up off the faceoff, took a shot, and it was blocked. I think it was blocked there by Orishev. And in the behind goal line, kind of, well, now it's in the corner, but it stalled there for a minute. Still Spaceman with it. Lacey with a shot, and he scores! Another top shelf goal, this time over the right shoulder of Cameron Beauville. And picks up goal number 2 for the Spacemen. Lacey kind of in some traffic there, and he was kind of tight there right in front of the crease in the slot, or getting near the slot, fires away. So that goal coming in 7 minutes and 40 seconds here in the first period. Spacemen up 2-0. Doing a little, having a little conference back with Beauville right now. The linesman looking at his, I think they were looking at the glove, or the blocker.
I'm not sure what this could be about.
Could be an equipment thing. We'll see. He's got to come out of it. It's an equipment issue. Unless they like to burn a timeout here. Let's just see what's going on here real quick. So Cameron Beauville having a little equipment issue here, and they're getting him all ready to play here. So we have 12:20 here remaining in the first, so the action has just begun, and it looks like we are, let's see if we're ready. It looks like they're still doing some work down there for Beauville. And I think he's ready to throw those mitts on and ready for action here.
Whatever it takes.
Yep. Assault St. Marie, Ontario native. Now he's ready for action. We are center ice. Puck drop picked up by the Cougars. They throw it bench side. Dumped into the zone. Gingras lets it go as it rides off the boards high. Gets under the feet of Jean-Pierre on a poke. Now played out by Varon. Picked up. Trying to get a hold of it. To feed it in. Kirscher with it now. Coming back to pick up. It's Barnashov in the corner. Vysotsky there. Try to throw it up front. Still loose behind the goal line. Picked up by the Cougars for a second here. And another player down. It's underneath. Now it's poked out.
We're going to get a call on that one.
Barnashov on the pickup there, and a cross check coming up against the Spacemen here.
He's a little bit late to put the arm up, but I was expecting it.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a stalemate going on there for a minute. It's like, I'll wait to see. So here we are, down a man. So man advantage coming for Chicago here on the Acme Bar and Grill penalty kill. That coming in at 8 minutes and 19 seconds. Sivan Barnashov, the Tomska Russia native, in the penalty box. Mayuk picks up as he gets through Calzada. Puck's going to be cleared around, but it is kept in the zone. Feeding. Calzada with it now. Calzada's going to feed point again. He's going to look, taking a shot, and it's blocked. Calzada picking it up. In and out off the shot. Stop. Feeding point again, taking a look. This one goes wide off the effort of Orayashev. Chicago in control here, taking a look. Here they go with a shot. Wide. Orayashev picks up. Orayashev feeds. Calzada. Calzada goes across. Block shot by Cothran. Feeding point again. Now another shot. This one is set and redirected out off a skate possibly. And it's cleared off the hands of Jackson Cothran. And the Spacemen get the change they need. Still working on a minute and some change on the penalty kill. Wellington picks up off the loose pucks. Got out in front. Cleared down the ice. All the way back. Hanging out is Rocco Romito. Wellington picks it up again and fires it down. This time it is shut down early. Zabriskie with it. And here comes the Cougars now. Going after it. It's a battle. Scully trying to get a hold of it. Tumbrick there had it momentarily. Scully with the clear. And it takes a weird bounce and almost goes shot on goal. Zabriskie with it. Goes across. Trying to feed it in, poking it, and can they get it out? And they do. All right, down the middle, picked up again. Beauville gathers it up and sets it, holds it for Plumbert. Plumbert with it now. Plumbert changes up. Tone's putting the pressure on. Tone's going to come out with it and see what he can do. He's going to take a shot. He does get it on pads. Now the Cougars have to elect to launch it out of the zone. Now it's a race down ice. Picked up and played off the hands of Janvier. Tone with it now. Tone goes up, gets a shot, stop. Cougars pick it up on the rebound. And they just get rid of it here, and it's a race. Who's going to get it here? On the chop there, John Vieira against Halling, and it's picked up by Vachon. Vachon feeds. Barnashoff with it now. Here comes now the Cougars. Oh, connect on the pass, trying to beat. Oh, drops it back to Schiebel. Backstrom picks up. DeFoss there on almost the spoiler, taken away. Now picked up. Backstrom with it now. Full strength. Over to Toussaint. Toussaint will pick it up off the boards. Here comes Toussaint. Spaceman on a change, or finishing out a change. Doesn't come out with the puck. Cougars, it comes off the glass funny. Feeds it back. Byler has it now. Byler looking up front. He's going to hang on to it momentarily. Now he sees some action here that he can use. Feeds it back to point. It's going to be kept. On a block. Mostly on a keeper. Byler with it now. Just out of reach, and it comes all the way back as it's Backstrom will come back and pick it up here. Looks up ice as Cougars were getting a change. Now here comes momentum for Chicago now. 3-on-2 until Byler got there. Forced the dump. It was put on target, however. Backstrom with it along the boards. Toussaint picks up. Toussaint puts it in, but it's gathered in the glove. Dracosis. Bonin there, may come out. He's coming up with it. He's got a slot play. Here's Cothran comes in, trying to feed it to him. But it was a stick match up there. Kind of negated that. Now picked up by the Cougars. Cheney on the spoil there. Richard feeds it right in front of the bench of Chicago, but Chicago comes out with it. Cougars dump it around. Zingrad gets a hold of it. Feeds it over to Bonin. Bonin now. Bonin takes a hit there. That's a soft one from Stratskar. Now working at Chicago, working to feed. Orayashev. And it's basically stopped by Bonin and just kind of pushed it out of harm's way. Picked up Tone. Tone feeding over to Richard. Richard now going in. Richard wanted to pick the slot there, but now he can if he can spin out of it. Tone with it now. Tone feeds it back to Richard, but turns it over to Chicago. Chicago's trying to feed it out. And it's kept in with a shot, blockered into the corner off the hands of Alex Varon. Tone with it now. Tucker Tone working. He's getting some pressure here. Sticks out for a player. Looks like it is Christophitis. Cross. Oh, cannot connect. Now it's picked up. Varon with it. Varon's trying to draw Koskevich into the zone here, and here comes a chance for Chicago. Wow, nice stop there by Tone on the reach there. Nonetheless, still picked up by Chicago. And they feed at the point. Trying to hang on to it is Riani, and dumped in on the play, but goes behind the net. Would be Bromita. Spaceman now coming up. Kirscher with it. Wanted to drop. He's going to battle to keep it in the zone as he's all tied up in front of the Chicago bench with a lot of green there of the Cougars. Visocki picks up. Feeds it over. Oh, he just gets out of the reach of Vachon. Vachon feeds it, but it's broken up by the Cougars. And they throw it bench side, and it's picked up by Wellington, drawn back into the neutral zone. Feeding it across. Barnashoff gets it tied up. Off a shin guard from the Cougars. Comes back into the Fort Wayne zone. Vachon with it now. 6:02 remaining. Vachon coming up. Gets rid of DeFoss. Goes into the corner. Visocki trying to pick up. Tries to get rid of his guy here. And here's a chance up front with a shot. Shut down. Vachon will pick up. Another shot high. And I think Bolville got a piece of this and helped sail it up because it was pretty high and wide. He's pushed it up out of the rink.
Good rebound control.
Face off, glove side, Cameron Bolville. Chicago comes out with a face off. Spaceman going to turn it over. And Chicago gets it back, feeds it into the neutral zone. Spaceman with it. Chicago may go across. Let's see. Broken up. Lacey reads the intercept there, or reads the pass that was intended to DeFoss. Now working along the boards. Oh, and the pass there, just trying to gain control. But still, it didn't hurt. Burge there gets a piece of it, throws it back around. Chicago goes to try to dump it out of the zone. Backstrom picks, he had to retreat. He's going to play D instead. Takes a nice hip check, takes his guy off the play. Picked up, tipped into the zone on a change now for Spaceman. Rounds out of the corner, kind of comes off the boards there. Now Burge gets underneath of it. And this is picked up by Chicago, and here they come strong. And taken away, Burge gets underneath. Spoils the effort here, feeds it back. And here we go. Mayuk feeds it over. Backstrom back to Mayuk. Mayuk picks up, goes out of there, trying to spoil. Icing coming. No, they wave it off on the icing there, so it was tipped. Picked up by Chicago, pushed off the play, picked up by Scully. Scully feeding the slot, and it's picked up with a shot. Broken up, may have sailed it out a little wide. Second effort, still in possession. Byler with it now. It's tied up in the corner right now. No action yet. The puck popped loose for a second, and it's still tied up. And it's kept in. Jean-Pierre just feeds it. Oh, trying to reach to redirect. Scully picks up. Scully's going to feed it. And it's sitting there, and it's going to be gathered up by Cheney. Puts it back around. Byler picks up now. Byler's got to leg it up, and he does. Broken up on the pass, but it's still it just hops over the stick of Alex Barron. Jean-Pierre picks it up, dumps it in the corner, gets a forward change for the Spaceman, as well as a 1D change. Cothran putting the pressure on, and Richard can't get a hold of it, but it is picked up by the Spaceman into the neutral zone. And the final change for the defense is Richard trying to go after it. He's got the puck. And it's going to be kept in. Bonham with a look. Goes high on the glass. Kept in on a hit. But, here comes a chance now. But Bonham is back. Muskevich feeds it off the boards. Cothran picks it up. Just up front. Danger. Cothran now throws it back behind. Trying to regroup here. Wellington gets it. Feeds it to Bonham. He stretches the pass out, and he connects over to Tone. Tone's alone here. Comes around. He's got some help coming. But Chicago has the puck. Bonham on the takeaway. Feeds it back. Tone feeds it across over to Kirscher. Kirscher's got a lane. He's going to try to hands it. Still with it. Still has the puck. Chicago there trying to spoil it. He's still got the thing. Trying to force it in, picking it up on the rebound there. Visocki now it's still. What a battle here. Barnashoff putting the pressure on, getting pushed around a little bit. Now it comes out, and a change coming for Chicago. It's going to be Wellington picks up. Sees the pass intercepted, and it's picked up by Romita. Schuster waiting on the pass. He gets the pass. He's going to take a look. Takes a shot. It's loose. Was in and out of the glove. Ajingra running there trying to force it out. Visocki with it now. Throws it back around. Visocki takes a hit there. And it's a battle as his guy loses a stick. The pass, meanwhile, up the stretch pass to Barnashov. He's all tied up. Down he goes on a penalty call against Chicago.
Yeah, Spacemen draw that one up. They been successful with that stretch pass twice.
It was a strong battle by Chicago, but lost it on the trip there. So be a man advantage here on the Rudy Cigar Shop power play about to start here with 1:54 remaining in the first.
The first time we see the Spacemen power play tonight.
So Leo Riani in the penalty box here in Fort Wayne, the Warrenville, Illinois native. He is now a tenant in the penalty box of the Spacemen, and the Spacemen will try to let him out of the lease early. On the face-off, Spacemen pick up. Bonin feeds it back into the hands of Aaron. Now it goes back to Aaron. Aaron with a shot, man. He squeezes it through on a second effort on the rebound there. Bonin picks it up. Chicago trying to tie up, but here comes the man advantage in play here. But here comes Chicago. And they get it so they can launch it down, but it's picked up into the hands of Aaron. Barron hangs on to it, waits on Hauling. Then he comes Bonin. Bonin with it, retreats back. Feeds it to Richard. Richard's going to try to leg it up. He's pushed off the play, but nonetheless, it's picked up by Tone. Across it goes on a one-time shot. Gloved out of the air is Bonin's effort there.
Good start to the power play for Fort Wayne. Setting up that one-timer on the far side. Things look promising.
All right, 1:15 left in the period, 1:21 on the power play. Backstrom picks up from the face-off. Hanging on to it. He's got some tight coverage here. He's going to keep it there as Toussaint comes in to gather it. Feeds it back. Visocki with a shot, and it's loose! It's recovered by the Spacemen, still working. 1 minute remaining here in the first. Picked up Visocki with it now. Visocki, he takes a shot and gets rid of the stick of Stornello. Backstrom now. Quick pass from Toussaint and a shot there from Visocki in the slot. Gathered up by Kirsha in the corner. Feeds it to Backstrom. Backstrom goes back to Kirsha. It's going to be kind of pinch play there. Stornello was reading that. Backstrom now gives it back. Kirsha with the shot. Oh, he tried to feed backdoor. And the stick was lost by Toussaint, picked up by Chicago. Chicago just gets rid of it off the backhand of Stornello. Now it's picked up, Gingras, and leaves it for Backstrom. Backstrom, we got 20 seconds remaining here in the period. Pass to Toussaint, it's out of reach. Back it'll go. Toussaint working to get a hold of it, but it's played by Chicago. Picked up Visocki with a shot. Around it goes. It may get kept, and it is. Kept in by Janvier. Kirsha with it now. And that will run out the period. So they'll have 5 seconds to carry over time going into the second period on the power play. So nonetheless, 2-0 so far as the Spacemen came out early and put up 2 goals. So good effort for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. They're hosting game 1 here in the playoffs for 2025. So we'll be right back after these messages and give you some highlights of that first period. You're watching the Fort Wayne Spacemen here in Fort Wayne on Flow Sports, brought to you by Summit City Sports.
Preparing for takeoff with the Fort Wayne Spacemen. They're going to make the national playoffs for a second straight season.
Here comes Lacey into the zone here with a shot.
Goal! Yes! Scores! Yes, Lacey! And the Spacemen are going to national!
And our mindset as a coaching staff and as a team is to try to find a way to get better every day. You know, one of our core rules is, be a good citizen, be a good teammate, be a good role model. A player, we had 2 years ago, Derek Louise Jean, just made an all-star game in the ECHL. He came in here as a young man, as a 20-year-old, and probably more skilled than a lot of the other players in this league.
Here comes Derek over the line. Derek shoots. He scores! Derek Louis shot.
I think one of the special things about Fort Wayne is we're surrounded with great resources. The rink owns the team, so ice time is never an issue. We've got PSM across the street where our players can work out. We've got an athletic trainer that's there with us for most of the games on the road, all the games at home. Comet's skating coach, who's on the ice with us first practice every week to work on skating skills with these players and to make sure that we're offering the best development to help get them to the next level.
Fort Wayne has taught me many things, but probably the most important thing is to always keep pushing no matter what's thrown at you.
On the forward and D skills, sometimes we'll get a Comets player, and those guys help out a lot as well.
We were very fortunate to have the Fort Wayne Comets in town and to be able to partner with them. Their captain, Anthony Petrozelli, actually comes out once a week and runs a skill session for our players. The relationships we're able to build with him and other Comet players that come onto the ice with us is very special and helps build a strong community within the space.
The fact that they have a pro team like the Comets here in town, it's a great resource for them. All of us players, we're pretty open to talking to anyone in the town, and so whenever these spacemen reach out to us and just want to ask us questions on different types of how to whether it's just how do I want to shoot this puck, how should I do this type of play.
Yeah, we teach our kids to be professionals, and we hold them to a higher standard. They have great resources here, but the expectations are higher. We don't want it to be easy to be a Fort Wayne Spaceman.
Here we have guys from Australia, Russia, Ukraine. It's everywhere in the world, and it just makes like a great group, and we learn from each other, and it's just amazing.
Woolley, up top Tetro, shoots, goal! Sam Tetro, his first goal is a hat trick!
Everyone supports and respect each other and everything, and I think that makes us one of the best team in the league.
Yeah, guys help me because it's different hockey with Russia, and guys show me how it works, and I'm grateful for all.
I've had other billet families before. I don't think I've ever had the type of relationship that I do with them. One of the things I think is nice about it is you get to know these people more than you do like anybody else.
It's been incredible. I think they put the players first and make sure that you get the development you need. They really make sure that all the players are doing well, and not only on the ice but off the ice, and making sure they have everything's well with your billets and that you have a really good fit while you're playing here in Fort Wayne.
Honestly, the first week I got here, I felt like I got welcomed to the family right away and just got introduced to everything. It was really cool.
I just love the people here in Fort Wayne, and the past 2 years prior to this year, I just had a really good experience, and I had the chance to come back, and there's no better group that I want to go out with than the Spacemen, so I decided to come back.
Coaching staff has just really pushed me to become the player I know I can become. It's good having that person there to really motivate you and push you and just bring out the best in you.
The coaching staff here taught me how to be the same skills as a pro, and they taught me how to be a better person off and on the ice and be more well-rounded as a person.
We come together during the games and in practices. We have a ton of fun. I think it's just a strong group of individuals.
Welcome back to the Ice House, where the Fort Wayne Spacemen Premier are leading the Chicago Cougars 2-0 after the first period of action, and basically dominating every category statistically so far in this game. Faceoffs sitting at 3-10 in favor of the Spacemen. Shots 4-20 in favor of the Fort Wayne Spacemen. Even block shots, 3 for Chicago and 5 for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. There was one penalty aside. No power play goals were scored. Those penalties were Ivan Kiersaw for playing with a broken stick. That came at 8 minutes, 19 seconds. And Leo Riani for tripping was the Chicago Cougars penalty. 2 goals in the period, and we'll show you those right now. First one came less than 30 seconds into the game. And it was courtesy of Tucker Tone, assisted by Derek Richard and Jackson Cothran. I guess a couple more, 33 seconds into the period, that one came. But what a way to get started after waiting around for the elite game to end. After this game was scheduled for a 7:30 start originally, and they were ready to go at 7:30, but the ice was not vacant as the Spacemen Elite had to play some extra minutes to get their first playoff victory of this stretch. Did not seem to affect this premier Spaceman team at all. If anything, it got them even more fired up, seeing their elite team with the overtime victory. But they weren't done there. For goal number 2, it's Chase Lacey, unassisted. Just walks right off the half wall, finds himself in the slot in a high scoring density area, and puts that one home. So there we sit, first intermission, 2-0 in favor of the Spacemen. I'm Eric Hosmer. You're watching Fort Wayne Spacemen Playoff Hockey on Flow Sport TV, brought to you by Summit City Sports. We'll be back with second period action right after this.
In soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my surgery and my other injury. I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city, because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger and other like mental aspects of the game, you know, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
From day one, it was basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, gaining some club speed, be able to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
White Shoes Kelly Chevrolet. We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape, and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
All right, here we are back getting ready for second period action here. The Fort Wayne Spacemen hosting the Chicago Cougars. And they came out of that second period picking up a couple of goals, one very early. And let's see if they can try to do that again here. But the Cougars learned their lesson there in the second period, or in the first period, and see how well they've been coached and see how they come out in this period. See if they can try to find the back of the net against the Spacemen. And see if the ice is tilted and it favors the opposite end that they're playing here. So Beauville leading the way back out. And here we are getting ready. They do have 5 seconds of deficit for the Cougars. So we'll see if that's a factor here, but it should play out pretty good for the Spacemen here as they come out here with a little bit of momentum and man advantage. See what they can do with it. So tomorrow's game will be 3:30, I believe.
I think 3:30, yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be after the Spacemen Elite playing Metrojets Elite. And that starts at 12:30, unless it goes into overtime again, and then we'll It'll be a Sunday afternoon game, late afternoon, maybe evening, who knows, but we'll see how that happens here. But all good things come to those who wait. You all waited for this one, and here we are. Second period, and it's 9:21. So, yeah, good job for Tucker Tone's goal and Jace Lacey picking up the unassisted there. Excuse me. That first goal came in at 33 seconds. See if they could do it here with an extra player, or they want to wait for their full line to try to put one in. Oh, we'll wait and see. Puck drop picked up Spaceman. And Richard with it, throws it back and almost threw it through the legs there. Richard gets it back. Cothran picks up. Back to full strength. Here we go. It's going to be dumped in by Backstrom. Off the boards it goes. Picked up Cothran. He feeds. And it goes over to Tone. Tone, miscue. Backstrom couldn't pick it up. It just sipped out on the blue line. Backstrom feeds it back. Spaceman trying to just regroup here. Tone picks up. Tone all the way back into the Fort Wayne zone. Feeds it over to Backstrom. Backstrom has the pass over to Tone. Tone goes down. It's going to be picked up by Cothran. Cothran picks it up on the clear there, down by Chicago. Chicago putting the pressure on. Now the Spaceman dumping in by Mayuk. In it goes. Picked up by Richard. Plummer couldn't get it out, but it is now picked up. Spinello trying to get it out. And he feeds it, connects. Schuster will pick up now. Here comes Schuster. Schuster takes a shot. He sails it up over the net. Spaceman with it now and trying to pick it back up, and now they have it. Lacey picks up. Gets hit off the play, puts it in the zone. Now it's going to be picked up by Tricosis, feeds it around. The puck is loose. Lacey with it now. Lacey hangs on, gives it up to Burge. Burge feeds point. Taking a shot. It's going through everybody. Plummer slows it down. Rashawn picks up now, and he will go across over to Woolington. Woolington trying to, he does connect to Lacey. Goes into the corner. Oh, Plummer can't hang on. He's almost outskated it. Lacey picks up Toussaint trying to feed Burge. Picked up Woolington. Woolington goes wide off the boards. Toussaint picks it up. Toussaint throws it back into the corner. Plummer's the one that reads it. He gathers it now. And he launches it down ice with an icing coming, and Woolington can't get there enough for them to wave the icing. Good sell.
Yeah. Seems like more of the same so far here in the second period. A lot of Spaceman offensive zone time. Although I haven't... Did you see him actually get a shot on net? I have seen multiple attempted, but none have actually gotten to the goaltender.
No stops yet on them. Kirsha versus Tumbrink's going to be picked up and played by Tricosis. Around it goes. Couldn't hang on to it. It was John Vieres. He couldn't get there in time, but John Vieres is going to go in the corner. He's got some heat. Gets hit off the play, and he goes down. He's slow to get up. He hasn't got up at all yet. The puck comes all the way back. It's waved off, and there'll be a whistle. Now Kirsha gets a hold. Well, he's tied up. The puck's going to be tied up, and finally the whistle blows. The puck was going nowhere. We see an injured player coming off, and that is Ludo Janvier, as he's coming back without equipment. And I can't say the city in Quebec where he's from. If you can read it better than I can. Is it Repentigny, Quebec?
I would say
it's probably something more beautiful than I'm saying.
I don't know.
And they're back in Canada going, oh, my, come on.
Right.
So I apologize.
Probably proud of it.
Yeah.
They're bringing the scraper out over there. Was there blood involved?
There must be, because they're cleaning up right here.
I'm wondering if they're not discussing a penalty here.
Yeah, because he was pugged.
Take another look.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
Kind of did have his back turned. We can run it back.
Yeah, he turned.
Yeah, just a tough way to go into the boards.
Yeah, he was trying to slow down and either pick the puck up, freeze it, and the Chicago player was coming in with a head of steam. He was coming in fast, so
right.
He didn't take strides to do a boarding or anything, so let's see if they have a discussion here, but nonetheless.
The ice crew doing their thing out there. Going really far.
Yeah, finding the trail here. So, yeah, the officials sit in the scoring circle having a conversation here, and looks like they're going to face off outside of Chicago's attacking zone, so no penalty, or Chicago's defensive zone. So, yeah, it is one of those unfortunate things, but I think it was number 13, Alexander Muskevich, that came in pretty fast. He was chasing the puck out. It's anyone's puck at that point, so not blaming him for anything. He was coming in with a head of steam. Thought he was going to come out with a puck and get a scoring chance there. But they both went in their square instead of rounding out.
Yeah, difficult little piece of ice over there by the Zamboni doors. I haven't skated here in a while, but I always see strange things happen over there.
Yeah, we saw some weird reaction with some pucks. And they're still going to be working on this, so he might want to take a break here. We'll just take a quick pause, and we'll be right back.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help.
Here we go. All right, we're back. Everything's all cleaned up here. Chicago wins the draw here on the faceoff. Now picked up by Spacemen. Spacemen coming in with Visosky, feeding it over with a shot, and it's held on by Beauville. Visosky picks it up, feeds it. Barnashoff on the shot there. Snatched out of the air. Cameron Beauville. And we'll see a faceoff on that hot glove side right now in the Chicago's defensive zone. Halling versus Kirsa. Face off now. DeFos there trying to get it out. Visosky almost kept it in. Did get control of the puck. Bunnan feeds it. Visosky's got to try to leg it out, and there's going to be a collision here in the corner. Visosky, what a hit. Gets rid of his guy here. Hanging on Barnashoff. Barnashoff, oh, he ducks the check there, and Chicago hit their own guy up front, trying to stuff it in. And now it's going to be picked up, maybe Chicago, and they do. Schiebel with it here. Trying to hang on, and loses the puck momentarily. Gets on the, almost looked like it was offside developed there, but Visosky with it now. Players slow to get up for Chicago now. Barnashoff tried to feed it back into the zone hard. He keeps it. Now he's going to leg it out. He tomahawks it. Now he's going to chase it out into the corner. Pushing off the play is Tricosis. Now they're tied up. Visosky trying to get a hold of it. He does as Calzada comes in. Takes a crazy bounce off the net. And now a slashing call coming up against Chicago. Now the puck is played. Oh, Bonnet almost picked that up as Schiebel played it wisely to stop the bleeding there. But Zingra came all the way back. He was all the way down.
Yeah, he's quick, actually.
Yeah, he launched out of his spot. So Jordan Tricosis in the penalty box. Now he's attended here in Fort Wayne, and the Spacemen see if they can let him out of that lease early. And it is a Rudy Cigar Shop power play. Tone picks it up, feeds it back to point. Tone gets it back. Feeds it back. Taking a look. Janvier takes a shot, and it's held on. Belleville read it. And he grabbed that one out of the air. Went glove side, almost across. So still a minute 47 man advantage here for the Spacemen facing off in the attacking zone. They are going stick side of Cameron Beauville. Derek Richard taking the face off, goes up against William Stornello. The puck's going to be picked up. It's still sitting there as another face off, it looked like. Yeah. Richard comes out with it here. Richard hangs on, feeds it back. Gives it to Varon. Varon across. Shot! It just rides off the pads. Richard trying to get a hold of it. Tone comes in. Well with Cothran. Back to Barron. Barron to Bunham with a shot. Oh, went off a skate. Cawthorn hanging on to it. Feeds it soft to Tone. Tone feeds it all the way around. Bonham's got to try to leg it out as he's going up against Stornello. He's going to just push it back into the neutral zone just to keep possession. Still over a minute of power play advantage here for the Spacemen now. Here we go. Now looking, Cawthorn coming up, trying to get through. Gets through, gets tripped up on the play, gets the puck, and he tries to fire it. Meanwhile, Kirscher with the puck. Over to Bonin, over to Tone. Tone hangs on to it. Takes a shot as Kirscher comes across to pick it up. Kirscher hangs on. Feeds it to Tone. Tone back to Kirscher. Kirscher now feeds it way across with a look in the glove. As Toussaint had that stick right there. They didn't like that. After the shot, Beauville snacks it out of the air. So good effort he's playing right here in the beginning of this second period. 33 seconds of power play time here. Facing off, glove side of Beauville. Toussaint on the faceoff, wins it to Kirscher. Kirscher gets a hold of it, feeds it back to point. Cheney there. Toussaint feeds it. Went all the way in and picks up on the backhand, unopposed. Yvonne Parnashoff picks up the goal on a backhander. It looked like a walk in the park as he just rides right on top of the paint and picks one up here at 5 minutes and 3 seconds of the second period. Spacemen up 3-0. I think everybody was waiting on to see where he was going to pass it to. And they still had time.
That was a pretty one. Came on the man advantage.
Kind of a stun play there. On the faceoff, Calzada gets it through, and he's trying to come through, and he has the puck. Getting kind of tied up here. Spacemen come out with it. Burge feeds it across. Lacey feeds it off the board. It's going to be picked up by Burge. Burge coming in and loses the puck. Plummer's going to go after it, but it's picked back up. Nice play up front, a shot, and the net is off. The shot just a tiny bit wide of stick side of Beauville. Nonetheless, on the stretch, he went launching out, try to stop, kick the net off. And the pressure being put on now by the Spacemen. Pizzata on the face-off with Toussaint. Toussaint trying to pick it up. Just keep control. Oh, goes across or back to Lacey. Lacey with it. Lacey feeding on a one-timer shot there from Birds. The puck is still loose up front. And coming in strong. Lacey almost taking that away. Now it's going to be dumped out on a tip. Skating hard back. Vachon will pick this up. There's momentum coming from Statzar. Shot broken up. It's going to be Birch. Picks it up. Throws it back. Now picked up by the Cougars. Cougars try to get it out. Takes a bounce. Skating in for end again is Troy Stetzar. He's got some wheels. Spaceman with it now. And he's going on a change. Lacey now picks up. He's getting hit by Plummer. Lacey trying to hang on to it. Spaceman get it in the zone. Burge with it. Burge going to try the same thing, and he does, and he scores! He pokes it through the fiber, I believe. Sal Brody Burge comes and picks one up. Fourth goal for the Spacemen. Just finding all the holes there in the armor of Cameron Beauville. Picks up the goal at 6 minutes and 21 seconds here in the second period.
Yeah, pretty impressive individual effort there.
Yeah, you can see he was thinking about it like, let me try this, and it seems to be working right now. Scully picks up the puck, dumps it into the Chicago zone, gets momentarily stopped by Tricosis. Mayuk picks it up. It's a battle. Tricosis with it again. Here comes Chicago trying to answer with a shot scooped out of the air and shut down. Chris Gingrug shuts down the effort there.
And the exaggerated windmill on the save.
Well, he choked one earlier in the first period. About gave it up. So
it's mostly about style, you know.
Yeah. So he did get that one solidly in the mitt there. All right, face off. Chicago comes out with it, feeds it back. Spacemen turn it over. Here they go. Almost on a collision there. Almost looked like they were going to have a collision there earlier and coughed the puck up. But nonetheless, Schuster trying to get rid of it. Grabs it out of the air as Bonin. Bonin gets, he splits through. I thought he was going to get sandwiched. Now it's picked up. Varon feeds it to Cothran. Cothran takes a hit, lets the puck go in. Bouchard chasing it out. Chicago with it. Catches a feet. Good hit there. Caught it on the feet there of Stornello, but he put body on to keep Spaceman from taking advantage. But nonetheless, they are with it now. Varon with a shot blocked, or actually gloved. He picked a pass up from Bonin there on a lateral on the blue line there, and on a quick release. All right, here we go. Face-off, Tumbrook versus Kirsha. It's going to be picked up and played by Chicago as they put it in the zone. Vuskajovic tried to get it. And they do get it back. Here they come now. Chicago on the turnover with a shot. And in the glove, shut down. So both goaltenders' gloves are pretty fun to watch when they snag the puck out of the air.
Yeah, they're working tonight. Of course, the shot differential heavily favors the Spacemen. I'll have to count these tallies after the period's up, but...
Another face-off in the attacking zone for Chicago. Spacemen come out with it. Birch feeds it back into the corner. Wellington feeds it around, and it's a race into the corner. Chicago maintains it. And the Spacemen get rid of it for a moment. And here they come now. Spacemen coming up ice. Good poke off the hands of Burke and Cotter. And the pass broken up. Dumped back in Beauville, shuts it down. And it is played. Burke and Cotter had to wait on his goaltender there. It's put out and now down for an icing against Chicago as they are pinched in their zone here. Looked like they were going to have a few players on a change there, kind of looking gassed. Getting near the halfway mark of the second period, face-off in the Chicago zone. Kirsha still sitting there. Tumbrick there, kicks it out. Burke and Cotter picks it up. Visosky trying to shut it down. Backstrom, here's another race back. And it is picked up by Spaceman in the neutral zone. Off the boards, Visosky there goes against Burke and Cotter. He's going to beat him back behind the net. Hangs on to it. It's working. Visosky's going to come in with a shot of his own. Maybe not. One too many. Picked up. Vuskajovic picks it up. And it's played out by Zingra. Mayuk with it now. Pass to Kirsha in the slot. Now here we go. Visosky searching for it. He has to throw it back. Or it got sent back. Mayuk with it. Around it goes. Can Barnashov get there in time? No. Kazada with it. Backstrom turnover. And it's given right back to Chicago because he was double teamed. Chicago cross, feeding point. Plummer with a shot. The road along the pads and never heard anything. Tie it behind the net. Cleared out, and here we go. Kirsha with it now. Gets through one. Visosky with it. Visosky over to Barnashov. Barnashov run out of room. And he's hit on the play, and it's picked up Chicago as they are now marching into, they're going to get a change. Not without a hit. Spaceman now working behind the goal line. Bonin feeds it out of reach. And it'll be an icing against the Spaceman as Byler could not get there in time. He could not outskate the feet of Luke Zabriskie. And an icing against the Spacemen, so a face-off in their defensive zone with 9:49 remaining here in the second. Face-off, Halling wins it back for Chicago on a quick attempt there as Tricosis tried to fire it on. He put it on net, but not too much to worry Zingrub, but they are still working it. Now he gets the puck back, feeds it back into the corner. Player gets taken off, but Chicago still with possession. Good series right now for the Cougars here, but on that crazy bounce off the door, favored Spaceman here. They come up the ice. Bonin with it now. Bonin looking. He's going to keep carrying. He's going to come around, and they'll set up a play. Gets it through. The stick caught in his feet with a shot in the gloves. Cothran was there. It was a keeper there by Cheney as he had to fire it in there on the keep. So face off in the Chicago zone. Face-off won by Romita of the Cougars. Vachon picks up, feeds it to Cothran. Cothran's going to round out. He's double-teamed, gets the pass over to Richard. Richard with it, going to feed point. Vachon with it. Takes a bounce. Cothran's going after it. He's pushed off the play by Briani. The puck's still sitting there loose. Tones gets a hit, but he gets back up on it. He's going to feed it back maybe, and he does. Vachon feeds it, but it gets broken up kind of, and it may get kept here on a hit, picked up. And they say advancing the puck as Tone grabbed it out of the air to play it. All right, face-off just outside the attacking zone here. Richard on the drop, and he goes up against the hands of Romito, and it is put into the zone. Beauville will leave it go. Trying to tie up Richard, time to stick. The puck is loose. It's going to be kept in on a hit high. Wellington took the hit there, and it is now picked up by Vachon. And it's a one-man wrecking ball right now. And that would be off of Rocco Romito. He has the puck, feeds it around. And the puck was going to come back to him, and he went on a change. Oh, this pass there in the slot, no doing it. It's a loose puck in favor of the Spacemen. Dumped in the zone. Woolington gave it all he got, and he kind of went down on the play. The puck's going to be tied up along the board. 7:44 remaining. Richard keeps getting pushed around here. Puck is still tied up, and now out it comes. Cothran with it, throws it back into the corner. Woolington comes out with it. Oh, and Plummer is with him. The puck just got under the stick. Schuster gets rid of it. Now it's going to be picked up by Mayuk all the way back. That was a better hit there than what we saw earlier. Kind of a danger spot. It's where it's always going. The puck ends up, and players are flying down into these corners. Burge picks up. Bird's trying to split in there, but comes back with a shot, and it's a solid stop. For Cameron Beauville, he sees a lot. How many have we seen so far?
I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31 shots.
In this period alone. Wow. With only 12 minutes and 44 seconds ticking away. Toussaint on the draw. It's caught in the skates. Burge will try to pick it up. He does have it, and it is poked out, but it is going to be Backstrom, broken up by Tumbrick. Burge picks up now. Burge is going to feed back up to, he's going to route in. Takes a shot in and out of the glove, and he picks up a second effort and a third. Oh, he clinks the pipes. Oh, it's still stopped, and the defensive effort by Chicago is strong, but it is now still played. And hopping back up, Beauville rebounds very well. Backstrom with another. Now it's going to be picked up. Moskowitz there gets hit off the play, and he dishes it back. Now picked up and played out by Tricosis. Now Backstrom looking for it. Spacemen come back. Byler, and intensity's picked up for both teams. Here comes Byler now. Backhands it into the corner. Spacemen on a change. Trikosis plays up. Skevich, oh, it's going to be turned over. Low looking for it, takes the hit. Chine saw it, had it in the feet. Trumbrick is now with it. And here we go. Bonin coming up ice. Here comes Bonin. He's going to come in. Still hanging on to it. He puts on the brakes. Still hanging on with a nice look to Scully with a shot. Oh, picking up. Oh, Byler couldn't seal the deal. The puck came out. It was a bouncer. Chicago with it now. Puck comes all the way back into the corner. Scully will pick it up. And here we go. Chine with it. He sails it up. Didn't hit anything. It's a bouncer. Oh, hits Byler as he ducks. Byler on the backhand. It goes wide as he's tied up with Riani. Scully putting the hit on, trying to get a hold of the puck. Now it comes out. Picked up Chine. Chine with it now. Scully's going to go up into the paint. Scully's getting tied up by Riani. It's sitting there loose. And, Calzada couldn't hang on to it. Cothran feeds it back into the neutral zone. Hitting the reset for the Spacemen.
What a shift for Chine.
Here we go. Richard's going to got the pass off. Oh, going off sides, or wait, the net's off. Or something.
Looks like maybe a net issue.
Yeah. Ballville has taken a beating, and he's popped up and played strong. What an effort for Cameron Ballville, but he's starting to get a little tired here as still have another quarter of this period to play yet with 5:15 remaining. On the face-off, Cothran versus Halling win it to the Spacemen as they dump it in. Turned over, Cothran picks up, feeds it to Richard. Richard trying to feed up the point. He had to do it twice. Shot goes wide from the effort of Vachon. Picked up, put back into the zone, delayed off. Lumbert with it now. And the fans pick up 1-1, snuck through the safety netting, found the opening. And a fan gets a souvenir. She got hit with the puck. She deserves to keep it.
She does. Strange look from our vantage point on that one.
Yeah. I didn't see it past my notes. They were sticking out where it must have snuck through the netting there. Kirscher versus Halling, and now it's going to be Vysotsky, but it's tipped up into the safety netting on a block attempt there as he was there in the slot, and they'll try it again. 4:47 here remaining in the second period. 4-0 here, Spacemen. Face-off stick side of Cameron Beauville. Kirscher trying to get it going here again. It's going to be Captain Willington. You have to do it fast. Holling's all over him, but here's a chance. Plays off the boards. It's playable. Trying to sneak under is Kirscher, but here's Barnashoff with it. Tries to throw it back to Kirscher, but the intercept there. Spaceman couldn't hang on to it. Vachon didn't have the stick where he needed. Here comes a chance now for Chicago coming up strong, trying to poke it. Was Vachon. He's still trying to tie up his guy. Still hanging on to it. What an effort there. Spaceman with it now. Oh, I thought Vachon was going to try to connect with Kirscher, but he stole the puck. It's like a lead balloon right now. Barnashoff feeding the corner, just getting it in. Vysotsky on the hit here, picked up Barnashoff. Barnashoff pushed, or Backstrom, I should say. Now it's picked up. Schiebel with it, connects. DeFoss dumps it into the zone on a change for Chicago. Mayuk with it, feeds it to Backstrom. Backstrom throws it back to Mayuk. Mayuk now to Vysotsky. Barnashoff up the ice here. Pass goes to Kirscher, and they say offsides. That line was starting to age out, so that was a good time to get the change there. Speaking of age outs, there are several this year. We have Jackson Cothran, Brody Burge, Yvonne Kirscher, Tucker Tone, and our goaltender Chris Zingra as well as Alex Varon. All right, puck gets put in and around. Speaking of some age outs, we have here tonight watching the game, number 42 in the past, Alex Zinoviev. Shot, it's up there, and it comes out onto the boards. And also number 3, R.J. Roman. On a delayed offsides, and they'll be forced all the way down. So they're running around here cheering for the home team.
It's good for the program.
Yes.
Yeah, Toussaint was a little bit aggressive there. He knew he was offsides trying to hold up players. I'm surprised he honestly didn't get more of a call.
Yeah, could have got the delay. All right, so face-off is going to be in the Fort Wayne zone. Picked up by Bunnan. He feeds it around. It's Lacey's going to try to get it out, but here he feeds it back to Bunnan. Poked up. Puck's loose. It's going to come. Bovel's going to let it go. Back comes Toussaint to Burge. Chicago with it now. Schuster tries to get rid of it, and he gets it in the back of Stornello. Here's Bunnan. He's going to go in just as Lacey comes out. Bunnan comes in all around, gets through a check, does slow him down. Now the puck's going to be caught in the feet. Again, now here comes Vysotsky. Feeding the slot, but nobody there. Schuster picks up. Into the corner it goes. Lacey will pick this up. He's got Toussaint on the blue line, dumps it in. Around it goes. Briani going in the corner. He's going to go up against Varon. Varon's going to work it. Feeds it back to Schuster. And it's going to be turned over back into the Chicago zone. Schuster trying to get rid of it. Cheney picks it up. Schuster now with it again. And Skayevich or Torashev there as he's battling and he's still going at it with Cheney. Meanwhile, it was a good stop there by Gingras. And let's see if there's anything that comes out of this, and there might be.
Yeah, they're both going.
Both for roughs, maybe?
I would assume.
Yep.
And when you're down 4 in a game like this, you're going to get a little bit frustrated. That's inevitable. Referees just trying to keep this one in their control.
So Nikolai Orayashev is in the penalty box. As well as, I think they got, looking at the numbers on the, kind of got.
Wrong side.
Yeah. Cheney. I've said this before, Thomas Chenet. The parents says it, I think they pronounce Cheney. Back in Quebec, Canada, Otterburn Park. You're getting mad. I'm saying it wrong, but I say it all different ways throughout to get one of them right. But all the boys call him Chenet, and that's what we'll call him here. But it comes out Cheney once in a while. Shot wide. Some 4-on-4 hockey here. We saw that earlier in the Spacemen and Metro game. All right, here we go. Wellington picks up, Tone down the ice, throws it down on a bouncer, and Tone's going to leg it out. And he beats it. Gets pushed off the play, however. Birkencotter was on him. Feeds it back into the feet, and there's a chance. And it is Chicago with it now. Vysotsky fed it across, and it's going to be turned over. Wellington getting rid of it again on an icing against the Spacemen.
He might have been confused. He thought he was able to go for a change after icing it, and even strength play.
Yep, so when the clock's behind you.
Yeah.
I've been known to do that. When the other team's coming down, clock's winding out. And then I'll yell, you got 30 seconds, 28, and it's only got 3 seconds. So they're out passing because it's behind them when I'm on the ice, but yeah, that's kind of mean. Face off, and it comes, and it's a shutdown. Gingras picks it up. So 1:10 left in the second period, 1:18 on the offsetting penalties on the Roughs. On the face-off, Spacemen come out behind goal line with the puck. Carrying it up. Backstrom gets some little stick action here. Hangs on to it. Feeds it over to Scully. Comes in. Toussaint feeds.
Oh.
Trying to stuff it in, and a pad save. Good effort by Beauville. Toussaint trying to feed it across, but it was broken up by DeFos. And here comes Chicago. Goes out of there. Trying to get it going there. They do pick it up out of the corner. Scully will come and pick this one up. Here comes Scully. Gets the pass. Toussaint with a shot. Sassi coming back. Scully on the keep. Throws it back into the corner. It's going to be picked up and played. Tricosis feeds it up. Bonner will go back and get it. Just a few seconds remaining here. Here's where I would say you only got 3 seconds.
Yeah. You're a menace.
Bunnet's coming all the way in. He feeds it all up front to Richard, and that will do it for the end of the period. A good effort there. Tried to connect there on the last remaining seconds, but nonetheless, the damage was done. Spacemen pick up 2 more goals in this period, totaling out 4-0 so far against Chicago. Got some offsetting carryover time of 8 seconds for both teams as they come back. We'll see how they get coached in the locker room and see if we see anything different here in the third period, but so far it's all Spacemen. We'll see how that one turns out. So we'll be back with some highlights. You're watching the Fort Wayne Spacemen here on Flow Sports, brought to you by Summit City Sports.
Preparing for takeoff for the Fort Wayne Spacemen. They're going to make the national playoffs for a second straight season.
Here comes Lacey into the zone here with a shot. Goal! Yes! Scores! Chase Lacey and the Spacemen are going to national!
And our mindset as a coaching staff and as a team is to try to find a way to get better every day. You know, one of our core rules is, be a good citizen, be a good teammate, be a good role model. A player, we had 2 years ago, Derek Louise Jean, just made an all-star game in the ECHL. He came in here as a young man, as a 20-year-old, and probably more skilled than a lot of the other players in this league.
Here comes Derek over the line. Derek shoots. He scores! Derek Louis shot.
I think one of the special things about Fort Wayne is we're surrounded with great resources. The rink owns the team, so ice time is never an issue. We've got PSM across the street where our players can work out. We've got an athletic trainer that's there with us for most of the games on the road, all the games at home. Comet's skating coach, who's on the ice with us first practice every week to work on skating skills with these players and to make sure that we're offering the best development to help get them to the next level.
Fort Wayne has taught me many things, but probably the most important thing is to always keep pushing no matter what's thrown at you.
On the forward and D skills, sometimes we'll get a Comets player, and those guys help out a lot as well.
We were very fortunate to have the Fort Wayne Comets in town and to be able to partner with them. Their captain, Anthony Petrozelli, actually comes out once a week and runs a skill session for our players. The relationships we're able to build with him and other Comet players that come onto the ice with us is very special and helps build a strong community within the space.
The fact that they have a pro team like the Comets here in town, it's a great resource for them. All of us players, we're pretty open to talking to anyone in the town, and so whenever these spacemen reach out to us and just want to ask us questions on different types of how to whether it's just how do I want to shoot this puck, how should I do this type of play.
Yeah, we teach our kids to be professionals, and we hold them to a higher standard. They have great resources here, but the expectations are higher. We don't want it to be easy to be a Fort Wayne Spaceman.
Here we have guys from Australia, Russia, Ukraine. It's everywhere in the world, and it just makes like a great group, and we learn from each other, and it's just amazing.
Woolley, up top Tetro, shoots, goal! Sam Tetro, his first goal is a hat trick!
Everyone supports and respect each other and everything, and I think that makes us one of the best team in the league.
Yeah, guys help me because it's different hockey with Russia, and guys show me how it works, and I'm grateful for all.
I've had other billet families before. I don't think I've ever had the type of relationship that I do with them. One of the things I think is nice about it is you get to know these people more than you do like anybody else.
It's been incredible. I think they put the players first and make sure that you get the development you need. They really make sure that all the players are doing well, and not only on the ice but off the ice, and making sure they have everything's well with your billets and that you have a really good fit while you're playing here in Fort Wayne.
Honestly, the first week I got here, I felt like I got welcomed to the family right away and just got introduced to everything. It was really cool.
I just love the people here in Fort Wayne, and the past 2 years prior to this year, I just had a really good experience, and I had the chance to come back, and there's no better group that I want to go out with than the Spacemen, so I decided to come back.
Coaching staff has just really pushed me to become the player I know I can become. It's good having that person there to really motivate you and push you and just bring out the best in you.
The coaching staff here taught me how to be the same skills as a pro, and they taught me how to be a better person off and on the ice and be more well-rounded as a person.
We come together during the games and in practices. We have a ton of fun. I think it's just a strong group of individuals.
Welcome back to the Ice House, where after 2 periods, the Fort Wayne Spacemen Premier lead the Chicago Cougars 4-0. Another 2-goal period for the Spacemen. Stats after 2 periods on the faceoff dot. The Spacemen are up 20-12. In the shot column, an even greater deficit. Spacemen lead 34-9 in blocked shots. The Cougars have the advantage by 1. It's 6-5 in that category. And in the power play category, Chicago is 0 for 1. And the Fort Wayne Spacemen 1 for 2. The only power play of the second period was on the Jordan Tricosos slashing penalty that came early on. Spacemen are able to convert on this one. And we'll take a look at it now. This one's going to be Ivan Barnashov. Walks out of the corner on the power play, gets himself into the front of the net, and backhands this one top shelf for the Spacemen's 3rd goal of the game, first of the period. This one comes assisted by Alexis Toussaint and Thomas Chenet on the power play. A little bit later in the period, actually just about a minute and a half after, the Spacemen strike again, this time number 41, Brody Burge. Skates through a few Cougars and finds himself alone in front of the net with another backhand finish for the Spacemen. This one comes assisted once again by Alexis Toussaint, and this time Jace Lacey. And I didn't have a great opportunity to show this clip, but I did record it, so I might as well show you. Bogdan Wasowski is a big boy, and he was throwing his weight around in that second period. Here's an example of a big hit thrown by a 6'5", 209-pound frame. With that, that'll do it for your second intermission report. We'll be back with third period action. You're watching Fort Wayne Spacemen playoff hockey live from the Parkview Sport One Ice House. I'm Eric Hosmer, and this is all brought to you by Summit City Sports.
In soccer since I was 5 years old. Started with Upward and then started with the Leo middle school teams, and then started playing high school and decided that soccer was my sport. I further wanted to play travel, and I decided to play with Sport Club. College soccer has been a dream for me since freshman and sophomore year of high school. I went to the Manchester University ID camp, and I really liked it. Their team is very young. They have a lot to look forward to. They're big on family, and that's what I really like. The last couple months have been very critical, battling through both my my surgery and my other injury, I've worked with Mike at Parkview Athletic Rehab to strengthen my knee. The EDGE program makes me better as a soccer player because soccer comes with strength and with the agility, change of direction. I've become a faster runner. Tiffany has helped me become a better person in general. She's helped me throughout my injuries and she's one of my #1 supporters. PSM has been very beneficial with making sure I'm still healthy and becoming more healthy, and that made me drive to be better at soccer. I'm very happy from where I came.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I'm Emerson Weaver from Leo High School and Empowered Volleyball Academy. I first picked up a volleyball, I was probably like 8. I started playing club because my best friend did it, especially going into my late middle school years. I started training hard and now I'm playing high school and I love it, and I'm playing beach and I love it, and it's amazing because I get the best of both worlds. For the past 2 years, I really focused on beach, and that's really where I kind of want to go with my future. At Empowered, we've done specific sports performance training with PSM, and it's really just helped us grow as athletes. I notice it, I'm jumping higher, I'm running faster. It's just really helped me overall. It's insane how much of a better athlete I've become, being able to lift and do all those different movements, and I can really just notice it as a club. It's truly helping us all the way around as volleyball players. It's just been super beneficial.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
PSM is not just for me, it's for all athletes in the city, because I'm not the only person in the city that's playing different sports. There's people that play golf, lacrosse, every type of sport in there. I like how it's just personalized. So like your sport, over the winter and most of the summer, I think I focused on putting on weight, putting on more muscle. That'll help in all aspects of football, being able to defeat blocks, tackle, and prevent injuries more. I'm way stronger in other mental aspects of the game, my approach at the plate, how to play different hitters and all that type of stuff that goes into the game. But once August came around, then it was full football mode. It was kind of cool to get that first football offer, and it also shows people around the area that I'm something other than just a baseball player.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
From day one, it was basically the sport for me, and I knew that. I grew up on a golf course. A lot of my family's played golf, and then there's been a lot of college golfers I played with, and I've always wanted to be like them. College golf's always been a goal, and I'm excited that I'm going to get that chance. I ended up choosing Franklin. I really like it there. Really young program. Great school as well. I just enjoyed it there, and definitely excited for the 4 years. I started Edge 2 years ago, and that's where I've noticed my biggest improvements. It's coming in here, getting speed, agility, as well as rotation and everything. It all translates to the golf game. Becoming stronger, gaining some club speed, be able to to hit it farther. You have to put in the work. Also, the mental game's a big thing, and Tiffany and I work on that a ton, and I think she's probably one of the biggest reasons why I am where I am. That's a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff that you really don't think about that really translates to the golf game.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
White Shoes Kelly Chevrolet. We offer a wide selection of new and used inventory with a team that guides you to your perfect fit. Our certified pre-owned options ensure peace of mind with warranties and rigorous inspections. Competitive pricing, flexible financing, and convenient trade and services, making your dream Chevrolet a reality. Trust our experienced service team to keep your vehicle in top shape and enjoy free car washes as long as you own your vehicle.
All right, here we are back for third period action. Teams have taken to the ice, been coached in the locker room. Let's see what they come up with here. So we're about to see third period action. So right now we're sitting on 4-0 so far. It's Spacemen up. Let's see how Chicago can answer here. We'll see Beauville goes back into the net. I suspect he will. It looks like a change into the guard right here. So coming out now, well, no, he stays out. Okay, so Beauville's played a spectacular game. He has been beat on and hammered on, and you see some spectacular glove saves. And it's where he's pretty good. It's where he's pretty good so far, and so he gets to stay out here, and he should because he is playing a heck of a game. Although he's allowed 4 in, but he sure stopped a lot as the Spacemen have putting it on him. What do you got total? I didn't hear.
For shots?
Yeah, how many did Beauville face so far?
34.
Wow. So 34 shots he's been looking at on this fast, action-packed game here. First game of the playoffs for the premier effort here for Spacemen and for Chicago. And he is here to stay. All right, 20 minutes on the clock to try to finish out putting the 2 8-second penalties up that are carryovers. So we start out 4-on-4 here. And no, they got it wrong. They got 2 minutes up. We're going to have to clear that. Or maybe let it ride out. We'll see. All right, so on the face-off, Birkencotter picks up for Chicago. Mayuk there, puts body on. Just coming right out of the box there, and here comes Spaceman Cothran with it. Cothran feeds over to Wellington. Backstrom. Backstrom's got to hang on to it. Tone comes back, fills his spot. Remember, we're on this fresh ice. Makes it faster, and Tone's he keeps it. Takes a hit up high. It's the second time that I've seen this on Chicago, but it seems to be illegal because it is a no call, so suspect we'll see that both ways as time goes on here. And it is picked up now, Backstrom. Backstrom gets folded over by the same player did the hit earlier, and that'd be Romito. Here comes Spaceman, maybe Chicago. Here comes Chicago now, coming up strong. It's a one-man show and in and out of the glove. And still some action going on here as we see Schuster out. He's going to play the puck now. He's been throwing some hits on. All right, here's Toussaint with it now. Toussaint carries in, just pops it into the corner. Gets it through Plummer. Goes through the stick of birds. Now here comes the Cougars up the ice, coming up strong. And it is a shot and a save in the slot, and they pick up on the rebound, get the first goal of the night. Trumbrink picks up and picks up the first goal for Chicago as they finally answer at 1:25 of the third period. There's a rebounder as Oryashev put on the first on the save there to Zingra, and the slot was wide open and put in by Brett Tumbrink. Otto following Missouri. And it is in the hands of the Spacemen now, picked up. Tipped in as Barnashoff picks up the pass there from Varon. Here come the Cougars now. They tasted one, they want another. It's going to be put back into the corner. Picked up by Varon, gets it through Tumbrick. Gets through Visosky. Kirsha gets caught up with the linesman for a second, but he does launch it back into the Chicago zone. Barnashoff trying to take it away here. Kirsha ties up his guy. Barnashoff with it now. Barnashoff with this. Oh, it almost fed Visosky. Visosky picks it up off the boards. Now it gets put back into the corner. Turned over Chicago. Chicago with it now. And Barnashoff on the spoil here. Splits through and takes it away. Kirsha throws it behind. Over to Visosky. Visosky with it. Visosky, it goes up front. It's going to be cleared by Chicago. Just keep it on goal line so far. Tying it up on the boards. Barnashoff trying to get it away. Here comes Spaceman now. Kirsha feeds it down. Backstrom. Backstrom goes across, but it's poked and taken away. And now looking to come up ice. Oryashev on a stop. He gets the rebounder there. Musajkovic. Backstrom ties up his guy. Birkencotter there feeds it. Goes into the feet there of Bonin, so it goes up to Visosky. Visosky with it. He puts it down. Scully's going to leg it out. Scully comes out and picks up the puck. Scully with a shot. And it's held on into the hands of Cameron Beauville. So, step by step, the purpose here going out into the first period was Chicago getting that goose egg off the board. So they got that out of the way, and let's see what they can do now. Spaceman on a shot. It gets tipped up over into the glass. Cougars trying to get it in. Loses the stick as DeFos. He's got to come back and get it. Meanwhile, the Spaceman in the attacking zone. Battling in the corner. Cougars come out with it momentarily. Now let's see who can get it if Birkencotter can get a hold of it. And here come the Cougars. And it'll be, it's went on top of the glass there. It's playable.
All right.
It's Mayuk with the puck now. He draws in DeFos. Connects. Cothran. Richard with it. Richard tried to get a shot. It looked like it rode on the stick there a little bit. A Plummer. And here comes an icing. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. And it will be as Willington. He had position there, and he just coasted in the end there. Trying to beat it down was Troy Stetzer, and he could not get there in time. All right, face off. Spacemen come out. Sean picks up. Feeds it with a look and a shot, and it's shut down on a feeder. From the face-off circle that they will be facing off from. Face-off picked up, won by Chicago, but taken away maybe by Spacemen, and they do. Richard with a shot, and he scores! Derek Richard picks up on the slot. Looks like he was going to come around, and he just lops it over the right blocker of Cameron Beauville, who must not have seen it. He is furious. You can see his reaction right now.
Yeah, just a really well-placed shot. Not a whole lot on it, but he put it right where it needed to go.
Yep. think he was trying to draw Beauville to his left. And by all rights, I was about to say that Richard was going to carry it and maybe try to take a shot, and he just took blocker side. That coming in 4 minutes and 22 seconds of the third period. All right, so on the draw, Chicago had picked it up in their zone. Here they go, come up the ice strong, blocked off the play by Barron. Bonin there. Lacey trying to get it out. He's triple teamed, so Chicago comes out with it. And it's a race coming back. Romita will come and get this. Romita puts the hit on first, leaves the puck go. Burge gets nailed off the play. The puck thought it was out. Bonin there, trying to feed it around. The physicality's picked up for Chicago. Schuster trying to tie up Bonin. Bonin takes the hit, and the puck's going to be picked up by Toussaint. Toussaint feeds. Lacey's trying to push it out. Chicago is going to regroup and gather it up into the neutral zone. They choose opposite corner. Horaishef there trying to get it. Now it's picked up Chicago, but poked by Bonin. Fed and thrown in the opposite corner. Muskajkovic. Now Bonin will pick up. Trumbrook stays off. And it goes down the ice. And an icing against the Spacemen. All right, a little action here by Chicago, getting a little flustered here, and they're picking up the intensity here, and it may work for them. They did pick up a goal here in this period, as well as the Spacemen on the answer, so back to even Steven for period at least. Toussaint directing traffic. Picked up Burge. Burge feeds it up off the glass. Riani gets the high stick. It's not out of the zone yet. And so now on the stoppage of play here, see the face-off going all the way. Let's see, we'll go right in front of the attacking zone for the Spacemen here, right in front of Chicago zone. Kershaw on the draw for the Spacemen. It's won by Chicago as he went up against Trumbrink. On a chop there. Backstrom comes out with it, looks up ice. Gets it almost taken away by Horaishef. And the puck goes down ice, and it'll be a no ice as it goes down. Played off the stick there, I believe off of Caleb Birkencotter. Here we go. Chicago coming up now with some momentum. Here they go. Trying to get something going. He's coming in, retreats. Horaishef there, gets a poke by Visacki. Now goes back into the Chicago zone. Visacki putting the heat on. Puck's thrown away right in front of the bench. Oh, takes a bounce there. Brunisham couldn't pick it up. Now the puck's grabbed out of there by Visacki, and he goes back behind goal line. Visacki lasers it on a stretch to Barnashoff, puts it into the zone. Plummered on the pickup here. Around it goes, and Kirschig gets it on a waiting player. That being of Muskajkovic. Down to the neutral. It hits the linesman. It kind of throws it out of play and gives Chicago a chance, but it gets taken away. It gets dumped now into the zone. Slowed down. Halling will pick up, though. Oh, as Zingra had a misstep there. The puck is out in front. Oh, now Visacki picks up from Vachon. Visacki carries, puts it in the corner. Kirscher goes in to go after it. He pokes it, but it is in the hands of the Cougars. DeFos with it, throws it back. He's going to get the puck back. Well, no, it goes all the way. Well, I thought it was going to Halling. Schiebel there picked it up, but he couldn't hang on. Meanwhile, Scully with it. Scully takes a hit. The puck is now picked up and it's got some room here coming for Chicago, but broken up, and can they keep it? They're going to maintain possession here. Can they get a scoring chance? Cheney's tying up Schiebel. Now Vachon puts body on, waiting for help. Cheney gets it. Picked up Varon. Varon gets spin off the play. It's in the hands of the Cougars. He's out of there. He's getting pushed around a little bit, and he's got the puck underneath, and it's another tie in the corner. Now the puck's loose in favor of the Cougars. Kazada's sitting there, and Riani could not get possession of it. Now here come the Cougars. Taking a look, taking a shot in the glove, waiting on it was Zingra. shut down the effort of Troy Statzar. As he read that play, as he picked up and kind of on the goal line there. See if he can try to pop one in there, and they will take the face-off and try it again here in the attacking zone for the Cougars. Kazada up against Cothran. And it was won by the Spacemen, but Cothran's got to come back to get it. And it's picked up, played by the Cougars. Kazada gets it, hanging on to it, trying to throw it back behind. Does connect. Cougars feeds up the point. With a shot, and it is played. And Tone picks up. That shot was Austin Plummer. Here comes Cothran now. Cothran coming up the ice. Throws it around. Richard to go out. Pick it up out of the corner. Actually picks up Tone. Backstrom with a look. Takes a shot. Blockered into the corner. It's going to be down and on no ice, so it gives Chicago a chance to get a change. Backstrom will pick it up, and the Spacemen will start getting a couple changes of their own. Backstrom with it now. He's got some room. Out trying to skate Schuster. He still hangs on to it. Backstrom still with it with momentum. Puck dies. Broken up. Birkencotter there. And it is still loose behind the net now. Hopped up in the air. Backstrom trying to get it. Is in the hands of a Chicago player for a second. Tone comes out with it. Tone may go across. Oh, he's going to take the shot himself. And it's held on as Lacey is tied up there with his guy maybe trying to create a chance. But he had an open defenseman play there. Just about the halfway mark here of the third period. Spacemen up 5-1. Blocked on the attempt there, but it was a keeper. It was Mayuk's attempt there. Backstrom there. Going up. Moskayevich. Morashev. Kusakovic feeds it. Birkencotter with a look. Takes a shot. Goes in and out. Krumberg trying to gather it up. Mayuk gets it instead. Oh, he gets a caught in the feet of Moskayevich. Still hanging on to it. And here comes Backstrom. Everybody's on the reach here. Got to get that feet going. Lacey feeds it now to Toussaint as it came to him. Here comes Toussaint. He is using the feet. He's hanging on with a shot or a pass. Oh, it just goes behind. And here comes Chicago. They want a taste of that action too, but it is broken up on the attempt pass to across. Bashan gives it to Burge and goes through his stick, goes back into Chicago zone, gets a change. Cougars now on goal line, looking for options. They stretch it down ice. Oh, it's caught Wollington, and he went down. He is favored, and he is filling it here. Coming back. It's Byler playing his spot for the moment. And Vachon gets it. It's a soft pass out of the zone. Picked up by Byler. Byler's got a head of steam now. He's going in. Puts Cheney here. Throws it back. Still in possession space, but Cheney with it. He feeds it to Vachon. Vachon with a look. Takes a shot. It's a bouncer out front. It's still loose. And it is covered finally. It was getting a little heated up there as that puck was loose, but it was shut down by Cameron Beauville. Pretty much stopped probably a World War III there.
Yeah, things were getting chippy.
All right, face-off. It's going to be Beauville's glove side. He's getting pumped up. He's ready for action here. Puck drop, picked up Spaceman, and now it's sitting. Barnachov with it. Searching. It's going to go up front, goes down. Gets it back as Kirsha tried to do something with a shot block. Picked up Kirsha, feeds it over to Barnachov. Barnachov with it now. Barnachov with the shot. Oh, it's a bouncing around. Visosky feeds it back. Bonnet's going to carry in. He does the spin cycle here. Puck is still in the air, and he gathers it up, and they say high stick. It's like the puck was in all over the place, and the only way you can control it is to draw it out of the air, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes has a mind of its own.
Yeah. That's good action if that puck is that wild, but, yeah, you want to control it. All right, face-off just outside of the Fort Wayne defensive zone. Here we go on the puck drop. Almeida wins it back for Chicago. Plummer picks up. Cothran on the takeaway here. Richard trying to get over to Tone with it now. Richard back with it. Richard just trying to get through some hits. Tone picks it up. And the shot goes over. Chicago wins the draw here. And coming down the ice strong. Picked up by the Spaceman. Bonin with it. Trying to get it out. Puck's a bouncer again. Now he's got to try to leg it out. Well, he's going. He's got the green light. Here he goes. He's going to try to split the D. Well, he goes around. Still hangs on to it. And it's picked up and cleared by Chicago on an ice. No, slowed down. Varon feeds it across over to Lacey. Lacey with it, feeds it back to Varon. Varon, goes through the feet. Birkencotter, so now it comes back to Toussaint. Toussaint gets pulled off the play there, but feeding it across. Mayuk there, feeds it off the glass on a hit, but it worked for Lacey. Oh, look at it. Kind of lost it for a second with his Backstrom, but Toussaint just sails in and picks it up. Trumbrink trying to get rid of it. Arrives up there, feeds it back around. It's a back and forth right now for Chicago. And it's up front on a blocked shot here, picked up by Mayuk. Mayuk feeds it, and he gives it to Lacey. Lacey's pushed off the play, but he feeds it up to Tone. Tone's got Toussaint with him. Tone goes in, throws it behind Toussaint. Here comes the Cougars. Loses it on the look there with Trumbrink. Here he comes up the ice. All right, Trumbrink's going to come around the world here. Throws it back around. And it's an easy pickup here by Vachon. Oh, we got a little stoppage here. Kept in by Chicago, but here is Fort Wayne with it now. Vachon with it. Oh, up front on a slot here. Oh, what a stop here. Great effort played. It was a team effort on a miscue. Birch came all the way in and shut down the play there. On a good effort there by Moskowicz, who almost had a slot play there on a almost a give me. Vachon with a shot, and it comes out, poked on the rebound by Beauville. Genie feeds it back, but it's stopped, and it is in play. Picked up now as Willington fed it over to Vachon, and they go on a change at least. Well, no, they stay out. Goes out of the reach of Cheney. Here comes Chicago. Got Willington beat here, trying to go all the way up. And a pad save by Gingras. Still, I think DeFos with it now. Foose with it, feeds point. Shot blocked early, hits the safety netting. A nice stop by Thomas Shanae as he shuts down the effort there, darn near the blue line. Face-off will be Spacemen, and they poke it up. Here comes Ivan Kirsa, feeds it over to Vysotsky. Vysotsky loses it on the backside of the sticks. Chicago picks it up. Well, the Spacemen turn it back over. Feed it in. Barnashov had to spin around to keep it. Now the puck's back and forth. In possession of the Cougars with it now. Oh, I'm not sure we wanted to put that pass, but it was recovered. Picked up by Statzar. He stretches out. Can't connect as Calzada, so now it's picked up by the Spaceman. Bonin feeds it up to Vysotsky as he picked that up from Varon. Plumbert picks up now. Plumbert loses an edge there, but he gains it back up. Vysotsky draws it out of the air. Barnashov goes down again. He's playing the puck, though. Kirscher goes to put it in. And around it goes. Vysotsky on the keep. Chicago gets it out into the neutral. Cothran plays it back over to Backstrom. Backstrom loses the puck. This puck is a lead puck. We should get that puck back from the lady that picked that one up earlier.
Yeah, we need a change in puck.
All right, so tied up on the, in the corner. Cougars might come out with this here. Well, now there's Spaceman with, he tried to feed it. Caught it in the heel there. It's kind of a pinched pass.
Handcuffed him.
And it was Richard who gets put down by Schuster, and here comes the hitting now. Penalty coming now against Chicago. Beauville touches it up, and that will do it. Tripping call against the Cougars here. They have a man advantage coming for Fort Wayne if they stay out of it. Still some pushing going on here. Trumbrick was not happy as he's talking with Cothran, but nonetheless.
Yeah, we'll see the man advantage. Spacemen were successful on their last power play opportunity. Let's see if they can't make it 2 for 3 tonight.
All right, so Alex Schuster in the penalty box. And we'll see, he's now a tenant here in the Spaceman penalty box. See if they can let him out of that lease early. 4:05 remaining in the third. 2-minute penalty put up on the clock here. We're now ready for action, and the Cougars have touched the puck, but they fed it to the Spacemen, and they're in control. Vasoski looks early. Kirsten's got to come out of that corner to get it. It's hit off the play. It's kept in the zone, but here comes Chicago now on the shorthander. Coming in strong is Birkencotter. Pushed off the play, and he brought it all the way down the ice there, but he couldn't get it going as Caleb Birkencotter. So he'll get back to his spot. Kircher with it now. Gives it over to Toussaint. Shot. All up front. Spaceman still in control with Vasoski's effort here. Right, broken up, but it's still in the zone. Cheney feeds it now. It's a back and forth. Toussaint with a look now. Throws it into the mix. Trying to pick it up. And they score. Another power play goal. Comes out of the pads. I believe Yvonne Kircher picked that up. We'll have to double check that. So he was hanging out right there. Right on top of the crease. Yvonne Kircher, a Ukraine native, picks up goal number 6. So back to the tradition of the Spacemen getting 2 goals a period, although they gave one up here. So Kircher picks up that goal there. That coming in at 6 minutes and 39 seconds of the third period.
And the Spacemen did convert on 2 out of the 3 power play opportunities they've had tonight. See if that doesn't spill over in tomorrow's game.
Scully on the faceoff wins it back to Vachon. Vachon with it, throws it into the corner.
Ooh.
And hit off the play. Good hit by the Cougars. I suspect we'll see a lot of hitting here. Vachon picks up. And Holling goes. Everybody's going for a player, just looking for it. Here, meanwhile, the puck's, it takes a crazy bounce, but it is kept on the hands of Christophitis. Turned over on a stretch pass attempt there. Could not connect to Statsar. Now here we go. Lacey going in on a double team. It is picked up and played. Cougars just launch it out. Wellington's going to go into the corner. Picks it up. Just gets bounced off the play. Nothing serious. Tone with it. Feeds it through the legs of Calzada to Lacey. Lacey now peeks it. It's drawn out of there on a high, waved off. Calzada there getting a hold of it, trying to spoil it. Tone puts it back into the neutral zone. Tie it up right in the scoring, right in front of the scoring table here. Drawn out of the air. Wellington feeds it over to Vachon. Vachon's got Cothran up in it. He sees Tone. Tone right in the slot. Draws it over. Richard with a shot, and he scores! Derek Richard picks up the goal there, just gets it right over that right shoulder. It's his favorite side to shoot from and to score from. Derek Richard picking up goal number 2 here. For the Spacemen here at 17:49. So we were working off the Yvonne Kircher goal, his first of the night. With Alexis Toussaint on the assist. Derek Richard picks up his second goal. Tucker Tone his first assist. Bonner gets a piece of it, feeds it down, and it will be an icing against the Spacemen. Mentioned Brett Trumbrick's goal. Nikolai Oraishev picks up his 4th assist that they have credited. But it's first of the playoff here. All right, face-off in the Spaceman zone. Scully taking the face-off up against Romito. Bunnan gets a hold of it. Soft pass. He's double-teamed on a hit. Leaves Alex Varon wide open. Varon with the puck now. Here he goes up the ice. Varon throws it in. Varon gets hit and he loses his helmet. Hits have been high all night long, and this time a bucket comes off. Discussion here and a little more shoving way after the whistle here as two teams are talking to each other. Face off just outside, no penalty. It stops the play because of the equipment.
And still words being exchanged.
Still a minute 44 remaining here. We still have a game tomorrow to play with these two teams. So we'll see that at 3:30 tomorrow and see if what kind of carryover will be. There are showing it here. Yeah.
In a series like this, you don't want to win too big in the first game because you'll come back a little too comfortable and the other team will come back hungry. But
Backstrom picks up.
I'm not sure how much that relates here in the USPHL Premier. We normally see that at the NHL level.
Yeah, Backstrom picks up the puck loose as it comes out of the corner, feeds Byler. Byler puts it in the zone. He's going to try to get through Riani. Pulled off the play, still picked up by Scully. Scully's getting hammered, gets pushed, hit off the play. The puck's going to be launched back onto the neutral zone, down to a minute 15 of third period action. Backstrom picks up. Just slides under the hit there. The check that was almost put on. Off the boards. Picked up Kiersha. Back to, or under a minute left here in the third period. Feeding it back. Backstrom puts it back, and it's going to be picked up by Chicago. And here they look, playing it off the boards. Was Benke. Hauling with it. And Lacey trying to get it going. Now it's going to be brought down on a no ice with 35 seconds remaining, and it's picked up by Wollington. He draws in a player of Defus. Here we go. Wollington coming all the way in. He's going to hang on to it. Probably get pulled down off the play. Still has the puck. Tone with it. Tone's hit the puck's going to be, he's just spun around and held on to it. And can it be picked up? And Chicago clears it down with 12 seconds remaining here in the third. Icing coming. And that'll be 8.3 seconds with the face-off in the attacking zone. So we'll see if it goes ceremonial. But you see a tired line out there right now, so I don't think they'll have the energy to do anything that they'll regret for tomorrow's game. So
I think the increased physicality late in the third period is actually a good strategy.
Yeah.
You can bring that into tomorrow at the start. I think good head game.
Shot was wide. Might have had a little help going off. Scully's pushed off the play. Here comes Chicago, and this will do it here as the clock winds down. So the Spacemen come out and take on the Chicago Cougars in Game 1 here in the 2025 playoffs and come out victorious with a pretty good showing here with 7-1 against the Cougars. Now, they'll be back here tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. You'll see these two teams go at it. You might have a lesson learned for Chicago as they had a pretty good physical game and they just couldn't get anything going, and we'll see how that plays out tomorrow. But here they are. The Fort Wayne Spacemen pick up a victory. We still have more hockey to play yet as we will see these two teams back at it tomorrow. So that'll do for us. Is that it?
I think that's it. We'll come back tomorrow. I'll put these stats up pre-game. I'll say Game 1 stats. I think it'll be a good look. We'll go over it then.
All right, so take care, folks, and thanks for tuning in, watching Fort Wayne Spacemen playing on Flow Sports, brought to you by Summit City Sports. And wherever you go tonight, make sure you drive safe because someone out there loves you.